So it's 11:11, so I wanted to hop on and talk about numbers and the synchronicity of numbers and what they mean to me. Numbers is something that I haven't been interested in since I was a kid. And I've just recently started to get interested in it because of my wife. When I was younger and even now, I've had this weird ability to see things when my eyes are closed that eventually happens. Most of the time when this happens, it doesn't happen all the time, but when it happens, it's always something bad. It's more bad stuff than good stuff. So growing up, it made me afraid of myself. It made my parents afraid of disability. So it was something that I was ashamed of. The only person that was supportive or interested in this part of me at that time was my granddad. And the reason he was interested in it is because he was an empath and he felt I was an empath as well. And he wanted to instill things in me that would benefit me on that journey and not hinder me on that journey. And one of the things he talked to me a lot about was numbers. When he passed away, I kind of converted back to being afraid of myself, but with the help of my wife, and this rediscovery and reconstruction journey of myself that I'm on, I'm starting to venture back into it, especially since this is something that coincidentally my wife is really into, and as well as spirituality, and I'm getting back into that as well. Like, this video, just like any of my other videos, is simply my opinion. I am not an expert. I am learning as I grow, and I'm growing as I learn. And this growth journey I've been on for the past 2 years or so has been a time, y'all. It's been a time, but it's definitely worth it. So again, these are just my opinions. You can interpret these things the way you want to. That's perfectly okay. Like my granddad always used to say, no one sees what you see, even if they see what you saw, which basically means it's okay to have two different opinions. So let's jump right into it. 000 is a reminder that God is with you and you are with God. 111 means an awakening, independence, and leadership. 222 is a partnership, sensitivity towards others, and it basically just means what you are seeking is also seeking you. 333 is the presence of God's who are helping you on your path, on your journey, on your life. 444 is the presence of angels. 555, it basically means changes are coming for you, and those changes are good changes. 666 is a warning. Some people view 666 as meaning Satan or the devil. That's basically what I'm not even gonna say different, all religions believe. But you don't have to look at it as just being the devil or just being being Satan. My granddad always looked at it as treated as a warning sign. And if you are someone who has unfortunately had to experience trauma, treat 666 as a sign that it's time for you to heal your trauma. It's all about how you interpret it. I forgot what 777 meant. My bad. 888 is money. He always taught me that that was money. As the result, my granddad had a bank account at 8 different banks because he firmly believed in 888. 999 is the completion or a new chapter. And 1111 means that opportunities are coming and prayers are being answered. For me, let me talk about some of these things. 222, partnership and sensitivity towards others. Although I'm bisexual, For whatever reason, people have this assumption if you bisexual or lesbian, that must mean you are attracted to all women, every woman, you want them, blah, 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 blah. It was a time in my life where I absolutely positively despise dominant women, mainly because the ones that I've been around, the ones that I've come in contact with, they have always been women who try too hard to be men. So it was a time in my life where I was just instantly mean to them. I was negative to them. I was discriminatory towards them. And for whatever reason, when I met my wife, this is where the partnership come in. I saw her, a dominant woman, in a way that I never seen of a dominant woman. So it taught me to learn sensitivity towards others and partnership. When me and my wife hung out for the first time, we went out for drinks to celebrate the both of us getting rid of this female we was dealing with. The receipt had 222 on it. When I left her house that morning, that's another story time. The clock said 222. The morning of our wedding, I could not sleep because of different reasons. I was nervous. I was angry because my family wasn't there. It was a lot going on. I woke up at 2:22 in the morning. So 222 is a significant number for me. 333 is the presence of God's helping you on your plans. I've been through a lot of shit. Physically, mentally, medically, I've been through a lot of things, and because of some of the things that I've been through, I got to a place where I questioned God, where I questioned Jesus, where I questioned the higher being. And in those moments of forcing myself to believe that it's nothing there, I always seen 333. It would be in a license plate. It could be in an address that I was driving by. 333 appeared. 444 is the presence of angels. One example I can give for how 444 has benefited me. Years ago, when I first moved to the Baltimore area, I was in the process of buying a home here. 2 days before settlement, I found out that I couldn't buy the home because I was a victim of identity theft. And that Monday, I was supposed to be evicted from my home because I used my rent money as my deposit and stuff to buy my house. So now I'm in a situation. I'm being evicted in about a week. I don't have anywhere to go. What am I going to do? I found this property on Craigslist. The guy's phone number ended in 2444. His P.O. box on the lease was 444. I had $444.52 in cash in my pocket, okay? And when I went to the bank to pull out the rest of the money I needed for the deposit, I had $1,444.42 in the bank, and I got that rental right just in time. And not only did I get it, the guy felt so sorry because of my situation. He waived my security deposit, and he waived my next month rent. 444 is a thing. It's all about I'm not even gonna say 444. Numbers and the synchronicity of numbers is a thing. It's all about what you take from it, what you make of it. It's crazy how some people don't believe in it. They just be like, oh girl, you just saying something. Girl, you don't know what you're talking about. Girl, that don't mean nothing. Girl, that's not this, that's not that. It's hard for them to believe, or they believe it's some type of witchcraft. That's how my mama viewed at it. But when you really think about it, I think that it's kind of weird how in the Black community, the elders of our family all believes that if they dream about a damn fish, that means a baby is coming. Like literally, my mama and my grandmama could have a dream about a goddamn fish, and they will call everybody. Why you didn't tell me you were pregnant? Why you didn't tell me you was pregnant? And it's crazy how it's easy for people to believe that a catfish means it's a new arrival, but it's hard for people to understand why people believe in numbers. I'm not the strongest believer. I have my own views on a lot of things, but I am now, and I have always been open to the idea of learning more about myself, more about spirituality, and more about life. So